Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. We have quite a bit to cover, so let's jump right into it. Japanese multinational IT equipment and service company Fujitsu is all set to roll out IOTA as the new protocol standard. On the 24th of August, the IOTA Foundation made the announcement regarding the same on their official Twitter handle. Not going to read through that as there is a lot of text there. The initiative is titled Industry 4.0 Co-Create with Fujitsu. Leopold Sternberg, Program Manager, Industry 4.0 Competence Center of Fujitsu, stated that the primary aim of the project is co-creation. He said, and I quote, "We want to develop and co-create innovative technology together with customers. Fujitsu is well equipped to help roll out IOTA as the new protocol standard, as we are experts in both IT services and the manufacturing of IT products," end quote. According to the proof of concept document published by Fujitsu, they believe that IOTA is a suitable fit in production environment and supply chain management. They said once again, and I quote, "Product quality is a critical success factor for the manufacturing industry. Assembled products can consist of hundreds of components and their production is based on complex processes. For audit trials in industrial production environments and supply chains, IOTA provides a single source of truth," end quote. Through this concept, Fujitsu focuses on two main goals, and they are demonstrating the use case of IOTA and engage with automotive industries and drive an IOTA-based innovation with Fujitsu's co-creation approach. The product offers three core benefits: transparency, trust in data, and data security, where the IOTA will play the role of a cryptographically secure source of unified truth. The document stated this is very interesting and cool to hear. It's nice to hear that IOTA is still going. We spoke about before, when we do speak about IOTA, typically it's that they have merged or have joined with some type of European automotive company, something with ride sharing or something along that lines. So it's nice to hear that they are being used for what they're going to be used as of now. No official word if, how do I say this? If it'll just be the use of their Tangle, as they don't have a blockchain, or if their actual token will be used as well. I assume they're definitely in talks with some sort of company to be able to actually use their token for something, because everything that they're merging with or partnering with is all something behind tech, some type of machine or something like that. So I assume at some point we'll have maybe some announcement that you are actually going to be able to pay with IOTA, because I wonder if their goal will actually 100% come true, in that they want to be the go-to choice for the Internet of Things, i.e. when everything in your house is talking to everything in your phone and everything inside of your car and everything needs to be paid for something. IOTA says they are trying to, the purpose of their coin is to be the payment system for all of this. It's very nice to hear that they are slowly chugging along. We don't hear about IOTA every single day, but it's nice to hear that they are still in the news in a good way. And on the same exact topic of IOTA, we have news about their new wallet. On the 25th of August, the IOTA Foundation announced the release of its beta version of Trinity Desktop Wallet on their official Twitter handle, which caused a stir among the IOTA community, because why not? Also not going to read through that. Ralph Rotman, the member of IOTA Foundation Board of Directors, said, "Kudos to the entire team. This has been long in the making. I've been using Trinity Desktop on my Mac for a while, and it's just wonderful." On their official Medium blog page, the IOTA Foundation elaborates in detail the key features of the desktop wallet. The wallet, which was initially launched as a mobile version, has now been extended to adapt to the desktop. The wallet has been rigged with additional features the blog mentioned. Although new features have been added, the team will be sticking at maintaining a familiar flow. Considering the feedback from users of Trinity Wallet Mobile Beta, the team will be launching a new default theme for both mobile and desktop, adding to the existing range of themes available. The app has undergone a second round of auditing to ensure its security, which is always a good thing. The blog released by the IOTA Foundation describes how the Trinity Wallet can be set up. The IOTA tokens are protected by a double password. While setting up the Trinity Wallet, the users are prompted to set up a seed if the user does not own one. The seed is like a user account in layman's terms. Trinity allows users to create more than one seed. The seed is protected by an 81-character long auto-generated password, the video explains. The seed can either be backed up by having the seed in a seed vault, by writing it down feature or by printing it out. One of the main things that a lot of people had issues with, not even years ago, it was sometime last year. If I'm not mistaken, I think IOTA tried to release some type of a desktop wallet before, or some other type of wallet that was based from them. You know, typically we have like a third party who ends up coming out and creating a wallet or something like that. People were complaining that they were losing their IOTA in the tangle or through the actual wallet itself, what have you, however you kind of want to say it. The amount of security features that they have on this now is a bit intense, but I guess it's all kind of needed. I'm pretty sure they have been threatened before by other projects, or other people have said that we're going to hack you, whatever the case might be. Very nice to hear that this is going on. I think I have like 5 IOTA. I honestly don't even know, and that's kind of a shame. So I probably will not be downloading this anytime soon. If you have or plan on downloading it after you have done so, or even after like a day or two if you've had it for a couple of days, tell everyone else how it has worked out for you, because I don't want to tell anyone to download something where they could lose their money again. But I feel like if it's been like a year that they've been working on this, they should by now have it down pat so that people that their funds should be protected. So both of these are the IOTA news for today. Next up, this one's actually kind of cool. The U.S. state of Ohio has made a bid to position itself as the core of blockchain innovation, according to remarks made at a recent press conference at the Ohio State House, August of the 23rd. The group comprising of lawmakers, academics, and figures from the business world were convened by the Ohio House of Representatives Speaker Ryan Smith to discuss plans to foster the development of a blockchain ecosystem and delineate, that's not correct, I don't think, a strategic roadmap that would ward off a brain drain of blockchain talent from the state. Smith situated blockchain as this decade's world-changing innovation, then proceeded to outline what he thinks it means for Ohio. In this regard, he emphasized the technology's potential to drive economic and workforce development, save tax dollars by increasing efficiency across government, and bolster the security of storing and circulating sensitive data in the public sector. Smith further proposed encouraging higher education initiatives that would allow students to gain expertise in the technology, and appealed to parties across business, academia, and state government to hold meetings on the future of blockchain in Ohio. That's actually very important. Only a few countries have actually done this so far, have created schools or are creating schools where people or their citizens can actually learn about blockchain and learn how to create their own blockchain, how to create their own crypto projects and or startups. It's nice to finally hear that something like this is happening, that someone or an entire state is starting to understand what is going on. I have not heard things like this from many other states. And what I've said before and what I continue to think is going to happen, as we've seen a lot of people who have been moving to Puerto Rico, have been moving to, Malta and a whole bunch of other like very warm climate places. Not that Ohio is particularly warm, or so I've heard. The people who get into this first will be able to have all the money. This is why a lot of the focus right now in the state seems to be around like Silicon Valley and stuff like that. But any other states that come forward and tell other people, you will either have a tax break, or we will make it very easy for you to launch your projects here, or we will give you not even a sandbox, your own little area where you can do what you want, they are going to come out ahead. It will be funny to see if in 5 years, if Ohio ends up having like one of the strongest economies in the U.S. simply because that they are making sure that they kind of stay ahead of the game. There was more to the article, but that was pretty much it. They want to make sure that everyone who is thinking about it is able to do so willingly and easily. And also they're trying to make sure that the entire state is ahead of every other state when it comes to not just blockchain development, but also as far as like being like a blockchain leader. So that is very, very cool. Thumbs up for Ohio. Next up, Litecoin is in the news. A recent survey of GitHub has revealed that Litecoin has had absolutely no code developments or repository updates in the last 4 months. At the same time, other major coins such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and EOS have seen consistent development activities on the GitHub index charts, with EOS in particular spiking during the month of July. According to GitHub charts, all Litecoin activities on the code repository has come to a halt in April, April 2018 saw Litecoin partnering with Coinbase's Shift Visa debit card. The Shift Visa card works like any normal debit card, which connected to existing user accounts immediately or allows to spend immediately and directly in any place that accepts Visa with immediate notifications. Some users online have theorized that this may be because of a developer bear run break, where the developers are cashing in on their pre-obtained profits. Some reports suggest that the Litecoin developer community is holding its breath for the first annual Litecoin Summit, which is going to take place on the 14th and 15th of September. Charlie Lee, the founder of Litecoin, had stated, and I quote, "We are very excited to be bringing this amazing lineup and community under one roof. There has been a lot of going on in the blockchain and cryptocurrency ecosystem in the past year, and there is no better group of people to explore current and future happenings. We're also excited to be able to bring the Litecoin community together." This actually caught me off guard when I heard that this was going to happen. Typically, when we have some type of event, it's like a crypto event. I think other coins, like even Ethereum, has their own, not expo, but it's like a summit or event, whatever you want to call it. But other coins also kind of go there as well. Like it's Ethereum focused, but other ones kind of join in. I wonder if we're going to see more of this, if we're just going to have a complete like an EOS event and an XRP event and a so-and-so event and a NEO event where like, no, I assume that this is going to be a no, you can't sit with us kind of event where only Litecoin things will be spoken about. It would be interesting if after all of this time, I mean, to be fair, Charlie Lee the last 2, 3, 4 weeks has been poking his head back in the cryptocurrency space a bit more than he was at the beginning of the year. Would be interesting if we had some actual great news. I'm pretty sure, or rather I hope, that they've been working on things for Litecoin, because we really haven't heard anything except for like Charlie Lee like arguing with people on Twitter and like screaming, and I think he may have cursed one person out. I'm not sure if that tweet was deleted, but I remember it was a lot of like heated arguments back and forth, and he's been promoting other coins, what have you. This is going to happen. I think we're almost at September. It's actually kind of crazy how quickly this year has gone. Let's see if anything is going to happen. As of now, it's been around 4 months that Litecoin hasn't given us any updates. Hopefully they have things in the wing, or they have some type of updates and or collaborations that they have been working on that could be beneficial for the project and for the price of the coin. Next up, the Philippines, Thailand, and South Korea are moving towards creating the next crypto valley after recognizing the success of Malta and Zug, Switzerland, in creating crypto and blockchain-friendly environments. Most countries in Southeast Asia, including Vietnam and Thailand, have cracked down on crypto trading and blockchain-related developments over the past year. A few months ago, Thailand disclosed its intent to heavily tax both cryptocurrency investors and trading platforms, which I think is a little dumb. I don't know what it is. I'm going to put it to you this way. Some of the countries in the world that have smaller economies, or economies that aren't as strong as some of the larger countries, have made sure to hamper down excessively on cryptocurrencies. And I think they're going to be the ones in about 10 years who are going to be begging companies to go to them. Like, what was the other country? We had another country a couple of months ago that was trying to tax people like 45% if they were even touching crypto. And also if you were like buying something in a store, that would also be taxed by 45%. And none of it just kind of makes a lot of sense. So I think, at least me, and I'm pretty sure you kind of get the same feeling as well, that countries that end up doing this are going to be left far, far behind. And then when everyone else has gotten into the game and they're making billions of dollars, this is when they'll try and open up their doors, but it'll definitely be too late. However, possibly due to the outrage of local investors and increasing profits efforts of the Philippines, South Korea, and Japan to support cryptocurrency-related businesses, Thailand has also recently vowed to create an environment with friendly regulatory framework geared towards crypto startups. Last month, CCN reported that the Cagayan Economic Zone Authority, or the CEZA, a government-operated economic zone in the northern tip of the Philippines, has decided to issue 25 cryptocurrency exchange licenses to enable cryptocurrency startups to operate with tax exemptions and among many other benefits. That's how you do it. Lito Villanueva, the chairman of FinTech Alliance, said in an interview with Nikkei that the country has been trying to create the next crypto valley in Asia. through the establishment of a $100 million blockchain hub. They said, with these startups comes huge investments in their portfolio. Surely each country would want to take a piece of the action. Taking blockchain and fintech players in the enabling regulations and potential investment incentives would surely make the game more exciting. This was said by Villanueva. Already, some of the startups in the Philippines, including Coins, which closed a $10 million Series A funding round for Naspers and Kona Capital, has become the most popular platform in the Philippines outside of crypto and finance. Very good to hear that crypto is still spreading, that people understand what is going to happen, and I'm glad that he also said it as well. You would think that other countries would realize what's going on. I think the moment I heard any of the major players talking about they were getting into cryptocurrency or any other country adopting it, especially if my economy was smaller, I would definitely have jumped on it. But I guess that's just me. I like to find where the opportunity is and kind of go along with it. There are a lot of other countries who are banning crypto, saying it's illegal. Or rather, there are countries who are banning it. There are countries who are saying that it's not illegal, but it's illegal for their citizens to touch it, which I think is also kind of interesting. And a lot of other ones who are saying for, depending on your belief, that it's also illegal. You can't touch it because it's this and it's that. We'll see exactly how that pans out in about 5 years because money. I don't know how else to really end that one. Next up, how do I go about saying this? This is going to be very interesting. I'm trying not to get too tinfoil hat and or conspiracy theorist on this. But if you pick it up as I'm reading it, you'll kind of get it. There's been news for a while, or rather there were even predictions before, I'll put it that way, that North Korea was going to become a major player in the cryptocurrency space. And it kind of follows a bunch of other predictions. No one knows if they're going to come true. I'll kind of put it that way. But I'll read it and you'll kind of hopefully get it. Kaspersky Lab has discovered that the infamous North Korean cybercrime ring known as Lazarus has been targeting cryptocurrency exchanges, fintech companies, and banks under a malware program called Applejuice. Yep. The cyber thieves have attempted to steal cryptocurrency using Trojanized cryptocurrency software, according to Computer Weekly. Kaspersky's Lab global research and analysis team reported Lazarus infiltrated an Asian cryptocurrency exchange. The Kaspersky team discovered a new malware attacking the Mac OS platform. The first time the Lazarus group was found to be using malware to attack Mac OS users. The research noted that the Mac OS users would not be as prepared as Windows users to address the threat, despite the fact that Windows and Mac OS versions of the malware work in identical fashion. Copies of the malware are believed to have been downloaded from what appeared to be the website of a company that develops cryptocurrency trading software. The cryptocurrency trading application appears to be legitimate and did not show signs of malicious activity, the researchers noted. The researchers could not find a legitimate organization at the address noted on the certificate of the company to which the domain was registered. The malicious code was sent using an updated component that normally exists in legitimate software. Used to download new versions, the code gets sent as a software update once it gathers information on the host computer and the attacker determines it is worth attacking. Once installed, the Trojan provides ample access to the gathered computer, enabling the theft of information. Vitaly Kamluk, who leads the Kaspersky Lab research team, said Lazarus has shown interest in cryptocurrency since 2017 and has attempted to target cryptocurrency exchanges in addition to other financial companies. Lazarus, which is linked to North Korea, apparently sees significant profit in this endeavor, considering that they have developed malware to infect Mac OS computers as well as Windows, and have gone as far as to create a phony software product and phony computer company in order to send the malware without being detected. The group has also attacked banks. Kaspersky Lab advises businesses not to trade code running on their systems, sends digital certificates. A good company profile and a genuine-looking website cannot assure there are no backdoors. Businesses are also advised to use a strong security solution with technologies for detecting malicious behavior and to subscribe to a good intelligence reporting service. Not going to read through the rest of it. I have a feeling when we were talking about other countries who are creating their own crypto, I think North Korea is not going to even do that because of all the sanctions and stuff that they're under. I'm going to assume that a number of countries, I'm not going to name them out, they are definitely mining cryptocurrency. And I was reading something a day or two ago. They were talking about, we had news before about people like targeting Starbucks Wi-Fi and targeting like this place and targeting that. And there were a lot of people who were like mining Monero and stuff like that and mining other coins through other people's computers and what have you, like whatever was going on. If you go into like a public Wi-Fi or something like that, there were people who were doing it, and they were saying that they found that one of the malicious malware things that were out there that was actually targeting people was actually, I think, getting like $33,000 per day because they had targeted so many different networks around the world, like public Wi-Fi and stuff like that, or even like bank Wi-Fi, whatever the case might be, that even if they were just mining around a couple cents per computer as these people are outside in coffee shops and stuff like that, it added up to around $33,000 per day. So these people are seeing millions and millions of dollars coming in, and I'm almost certain that North Korea, at least them, is probably mining cryptocurrency. And apparently if they have proof that this is also happening as well and they are taking it from other places, it would be something interesting if the countries that have the most sanctions on them, who are probably, in my guesstimation, are the ones who are also probably mining cryptocurrencies as well. If these countries end up becoming the strongest or some of the strongest countries in the entire world, simply because they've been accumulating cryptocurrencies while other countries have not. I don't know if that makes any sense. A lot of countries are very lackadaisical. They don't really care about crypto right now. Like we have the US, who's kind of into it, but I don't think there's from what I know, there may not be an operation such as this going on right now. Just something to think about. I don't know. Thought I'd give it a weird ending for this video. We at least know now that North Korea is definitely in the crypto game. How much they have, no one may ever know, but it's going to be very interesting if we get to a point where Bitcoin enters the $100,000 range per price, and if we hit a $250,000 Bitcoin, how much money these countries will have accumulated as other countries are then trying to get any fragment of digital gold that they possibly can. Anyway, hope everyone enjoyed. Hope you guys are all having a great day, morning, afternoon, and or evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. Thank you once again for watching and or listening. Some very interesting news, and this actually isn't even all of it. I was going to try and fit more into this video, and I was like, I need to let myself breathe because for some reason, last night, there's just an avalanche of news that decided to come out. So here's some of it. Thank you once again for watching and or listening, and I will talk to you all soon. See you.